What comes to mind when you think of Prairie Crossing?
A really earthy area that's kind of like a cult.
No. Prairie Crossing is pretty much a cult because they've got all these stupid rules about not cutting your grass and not having a pool, and pools are fun, so the cult took away pools and the ability to use lawnmowers, and it's like an Amish cult that I feel like originated the KKK. That's what I gotta say about that.
This is Prairie Crossing, one of the first and most successful conservation communities in the nation. Unlike the 1,000-home suburban sprawls before it, Prairie Crossing has its own lake, a fully functioning organic farm, and wide open spaces. It began in 1970 when the Heartland Development Project was announced and thousands of identical homes were planned to be built in the middle of rural Lake County. The community was outraged and the battle began, with Gaylord Donnelly and George Randy leading the opposition. It took 15 years of legal battles during which the Supreme Court made an appearance and the mayor of Grayslake was sued, but the final victory was to the Donnellys.
It wasn't a huge money-making venture. They didn't get rich by creating Prairie Crossing. They really had higher goals, and it was this idea to teach people that you could have a neighborhood, a subdivision that was different, that was not like what had been done before.
George Randy, the Donnellys' attorney, was entrusted with the responsibility of developing the land in a way that would preserve the character of the land and justify their lengthy legal battle. At the time, the Prairie Crossing model was revolutionary. It has since become a model for other environmentally sustainable communities around the country and continues to push the boundaries of what suburban living can be.
We moved here in 1996. We were one of the first residents of Prairie Crossing. When we came out here, it was just a big field. It was just one big empty field, and there were a handful of farmhouses scattered around. So it really felt like a farm. And we lived in the city. We were young. We were in our 20s, and we wanted something different than the typical suburban tract house. And this was really unique, especially then, to have it looked like farmhouses, but they were modern, had all the latest amenities.
Far more than merely being aesthetically pleasing, the neighborhood has a strict dedication to environmental sustainability, setting aside 70% of the land for prairie, pasture, farmland, and wetland. Prairie Crossing restored the native prairie and the original barn, started a 100-acre organic farm, and took a natural approach to stormwater management, all while accommodating hundreds of new high-performance homes and an award-winning school, along with new stores and transit stations.
So it's been really great raising our family. Again, that idea of having a bit of country in the suburbs, and so our kids were able to go, see the chickens when they were really little and play in the compost piles. And some years we'd have our own garden, organic garden, and other years we would get vegetables from the farm. They have we call it community supported agriculture. So it's really popular now, but 20 years ago that was kind of unheard of, and it's a really unique environment to live in, and exposing the kids to so much more nature than they get in a traditional